In this segment, we're going to take a look at the alignment and the spacing tools that are found on the top toolbar up at the top here. And so what I'm going to do to get started is I'm just going to create some ellipses or circles. So perhaps what I'll do is create 1, 2, 3 different ellipses, and perhaps even 4 and 5. That should be good for a start. Now, for example, basically these alignment tools, this one says align to the left, align to the center, align to the right. So why don't we take a look at that. If I use my select tool and I drag a box to select these 3 circles, I can have them all aligned to the same left-hand position by just clicking on this align to left. And so it made them all align in the left. Now if I choose center, it'll align them all along a center, or if I choose right, it aligns them all along a right-hand side. And more or less the same thing if I select these 3, I could choose to have them aligned along the top, or aligned along the center of each other, or aligned along a baseline. So if I choose them all, let's see here, and choose center sort of vertically and then center horizontally, basically I put them all right on top of each other, stacked exactly center to center to center. Now, that's maybe not what I want to do, but I'll go ahead and undo. Now, the rest of these tools are going to be about spacing. So this is going to be about making things the same width, making things the same height. This is going to be about making things the same size. This will be about making them equal horizontal spacing and equal vertical spacing. So for example, if I select all of these objects, I can make them all be the same width. They may all have a different height, but they're all exactly the same width. Or I'll use undo. The opposite would be true. I could make them all have the same height. So now they'll all be the same height, but again, they're all different widths. Again, I'll choose undo. This time, I'll have them all made to be the same size and width. And it appears the way it works is that it makes them all match the largest one that there was. So now they're all the same size, height, and width. Now, let's take a look at these 3 up the top here. I'll draw my select tool, drag and drop a box to select these 3 objects. Okay, now we can use this one to equally horizontal spacing. So it adjusted the middle one so they all have an equal horizontal spacing, and if I choose this equal vertical spacing, then it makes them all have equal vertical spacing. Now perhaps it's not as easy to see, so let's try equal vertical spacing going this way. So if I drag a box here and say equal vertical spacing, then it balances the equal vertical spacing like that. So these are the tools that you can use at the top to give your things equal spacing, equal sizes, or justification, left, center, and right hand spacing. So those tools can be very helpful for creating embroidery layouts, or for getting things that just you need them to be exactly the same size or exactly the same space apart. Then that's what these tools are all about.